So I just did this video. Thought this was going to be a pretty cool tool. I had seen some reviews online, but people just took them right out of the package and were saying some stuff, but they had obviously never used the tool because you sat there and watched them open the package. So I was kind of going over some of the things here and open this package, but I'm going to cut this short. Right here, I'm showing you on the package, it says lifetime warranty. And if you flip around on the back of the package, it says lifetime warranty also. When I ordered these, I swear when I looked online, it was saying a 1-year warranty. And it kind of surprised me. Long story short, FedEx lost the package, so took a couple of weeks, and I just got around to filming this. And I just looked on the website today to verify it, and now it's a 90-day warranty. So I don't know what Harbor Freight's doing while they're lowering the warranty, but, well, I didn't know until after I use these things. Now that I've just tried them out, I'm just going to skip off this here. I'm going to delete the rest of this video. You've seen people open packages up before. The Nutdrivers themselves, you know, got a nice rubber grip on them. They don't have anything embedded in them as far as the sizes. It's only screen printed on the end. That will probably wear off, which doesn't matter. So let's just go over to me actually using these, and you can see what happened. All right, so I went by Ace Hardware. I got some new bolts so that we wouldn't have any issues with my old greasy bolts. We got a number 6, number 8, number 10, and then this is a 1/4 20, and this is a 5/16 18. And then we went over here, and I got 3mm, 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, 7mm, and an 8mm. These were all the sizes that they had at my local hardware store that sells, you know, pretty much every size bolt. So these are your regular number 2, and I figured, let me give it a shot and see which ones of these wrenches will fit. So this is our smallest one. Let's see. So I went through. All right, so that one doesn't fit on, it's too big. So now this is a 3mm bolt. This is a pretty small bolt. So these go down to some pretty small, working on some really small, delicate stuff, which is fine. So let's see. So that was a 4.5, and then this is a 6mm. So this is a standard 3mm bolt, and this is just a standard nut. So obviously we need like a 5mm. So if you have this set of wrenches isn't going to work because this one is too big and this one is too small. So let's go over here to this, and so this is also too big. And I said that's a number 6 screw there. It's a pretty small screw, but so now I went and I welded this on the back, and then I tightened all these bolts down with a ratchet. And you know what some of the guys were saying over on the internet there, that the way this is designed, it'll strip your bolts off. So we're going to try that. So now this one here is too big for our 3mm and our 4mm. So if you have a 3 or 4mm bolt, the size wrench you need for it, you can't do it with these Nutdrivers. All right, so you can on this one. Like I say, and I tightened these down with a wrench. I was able just to, with the Nutdriver itself, loosen that up. So let's see if it will strip out the bolt, because that's what the other guy was saying. Oh, with this here, it looks like it'll strip it out. So let's see how much torque I can put on here. Well, I broke the bolt off. So the nut still looks perfect condition. didn't do any stripping, so I would say that this here is able to tighten that nut down at least. All right, let's see. Here's our, we can loosen off, no problem there. And then tighten up, this is, let's see, what was that, a 3, 4, so we're on the 5mm. So that's pretty tight there, but, all right. So on the 5mm, it rounded off the nut. So the wrench itself looks okay, but definitely, now I was putting a lot of torque on there, and probably more than what is the requirement for that. So had that been standard torque, that probably would have loosened it right off, but again, I was cranking out on that pretty hard. So now I had torqued all these, but then I went and welded the backs on, so I don't know if that loosened them. But this is our 9mm 11/32, and we're over here on, let's see what this is. This is the number 8 bolt. So, well, it stripped out the number 8 bolt. So, let's see. So this is our 5/16 8mm, and this is our 11/32 9mm. Now 11/32 socket is what I put on here to tighten this up. Didn't have no problems with it. So there's another one that stripped out. All right. So we got our number 10 bolt here. Yep. So that one's also stripping. So I can't get that to go down on there. So because the this is that one that I was saying that in the package it looked like it was a super small. So this is I think you know, the bins get mixed up, but it's supposed to all be 16mm, and that's sticking up to about a 1/4 inch, 3/8, which is too far for this to go on it. So that one doesn't work. All right, so this is our 7/16, and this is a 1/4 20 bolt. And I used my torque wrench on this one, and I torqued it to 6 foot-pounds. All right. So that one was torqued 6 foot-pounds, which is your standard torque for a 1/4 20. And now I was able to tighten that one on up till it snapped off the bolt. So on the ones that grab, you can get good torque. This is our 5/16 bolt. It's torqued to 12 foot-pounds. All right, I was able to break it loose. Now that, yeah, I don't, you know, it's a 5/16 bolt. I wasn't expecting to be able to snap that one, but that's, like I said, I was able to get that one off, and it's torqued to specs. I think it was 12 foot-pounds. All right, so this is our big one. So this is an 8mm. Yeah, I was able to break it free. I say, that's enough force I would have snapped off a smaller bolt. So, and then make sure some of these aren't in the way here. So yeah, when I was drilling my holes, I was a little close. So, what do I think? Unfortunately, my opinion is not what I was expecting. I was expecting these to probably work pretty good. That's probably why they've lowered the warranty. And I ordered these online, so they shipped them to me. The first set FedEx lost, and then they shipped me out a second set. You know, these came from the warehouse. I don't know if the ones in the store still saying lifetime warranty on them, but definitely, you know, it's a nifty idea. If they had not tried to go with the universal, metric, and standard, I think they would have had a hit here. This is fantastic. As you can see, you know, a 1/4-20. That's not a massive bolt, but that's a pretty good sized bolt. And I was able to get enough torque. And I mean, it doesn't feel like it's loosened it up or anything. This still feels perfectly, I say perfectly fine. I don't want to straighten out now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so, you know, back, this is the one that snapped off the bolt. I don't feel any slack or anything in it. You have a little Allen right here. You could probably put a screwdriver in it and really torque on that if you needed to. But it feels like they're built good enough. Got a nice rubber handle over hard plastic. Now this is screen printed, and they don't have sizes on the metal stamped anywheres. So once this screen printing wears off, that's not embedded, it's going to be gone. But definitely, I wouldn't recommend to anybody to buy them, I guess, after this, because I did have a couple of these that stripped. I've got them that they don't fit. So, you know, I know it's, you know, it's 20 bucks for a set of the Pittsburgh, just regular Nutdrivers, and they don't twist like this. But I think that you'd be better off with the ones that don't twist than these twisting ones, just because being that they're universal, they don't really work. Very disappointed in that. So anyway, I'll cut this off. I don't want to make this too much longer. If you have any ideas or anything I should do different, or any suggestions, put them in the comments. Let me know. I'm always looking for stuff. I shoot probably about 5 or 6 videos out here in the shop, and then I never finish them, never edit them, because I'm like, oh, nobody wants to watch these. So if you do want to watch them, you know, some like this, you know, because the other ones, the only ones I've seen was the guys just pull them out of the box, and I'm like, well, you know, he said that, but I don't know if they actually going to work. But yeah, these things will definitely strip your bolts, and the couple of the sizes that do fit work good, but then the other half sizes don't work. So there you go.